Hey, good evening, afternoon, I don't know. Unserious football again, I guess. And we are here. Anyway, first thing, Anthony Taylor retired. Anthony Taylor retired. Now, I'm not a big fan of referees because the only time I talk about a referee is when I feel like they've not taken a decision in my favor or they've they, basically let them not do their work. Me, I will be there. I will be there to talk about them. But sometimes you realize certain things are like, I saw the retirement today and I'm like, okay, this is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one. It's good to appreciate. And I was like, let me do some research about this man and see the kind of life he lived and things like that. And I realized he actually had some early training in the prison service, so maybe he's used to reprimanding people, punishing people. But leaving that alone, he started the league in 2010, February 2010. Oh, before that he was born in 1978, so he has retired at like 48 or something. But he started the league in like 2010, the Premier League, I mean. So 2010, and he was in charge of the League Cup final in 2015. I think that was Chelsea Spurs, if I remember well. The Community Shield of that same year, 2020 UEFA Super Cup, early training, no, 2021 in the UEFA Nations League final. That was Spain, France, right? Yeah. Then 2022 World Cup, he was there, and he when I looked at his stats here on my laptop, I was trying to see his overall stats as a referee, and he's, I would say, brutal somehow. Not very, but a bit brutal because in the 2007-8 season, I think he wasn't in the Premier League here. Man had 10 red cards, like yo. But from the Premier League era, which is like 2010, when he showed up in the Premier League, the most he has given was 12, the 2010, 2011, and 10 in 2018, 2019, and 12 again in 2024, 2025. Hmm. Yeah, for the yellow cards, they are countless. Those ones are like very many. He has given around 200 at one point in 2020, 2019, 2020, 214 in 2023, 2024. Yo, that's like averaging 4 red cards a game. That's brutal. And he's been doing his thing. That bold guy. But I'm happy for him. Wonderful career. Wonderful career. Let's go to football news. I'm not a fan of referees, so that was very hard work for me, if you must know. Usman Diomande, 22 years, centre back, Ivory Coast. Looks like he's about to make a big move, and I'm happy for him. I like when Africans make it to the big leagues. You get? I like it when Africans actually do make it to the big leagues. And this particular one is going to Forest, Nottingham Forest, and yeah, I guess Portugal wasn't enough for him, but I'm happy for him. Another African star in the Premier League. Luka Modric to stay. I'm not. Uh, for me, he didn't perform well. I'll be honest. He didn't perform well. He had 34 games, 2 goals, 3 assists. That's not a good performance, but he's old for starters, and he has experience, and I'm sure he influences and inspires a lot of young kids in that dressing room in AC Milan, even the older ones. Even I feel like sometimes it's good to have an amazing player, even though they are a bit aged. It's good to have them around you. So yeah, Luka Modric is going to have another year at AC Milan. Somerville to Al Hilal. West Ham are going to go for the big money, right? 55 million, 10 million add-ons. He played 31 games, 5 goals, 2 assists, average, but he played well in the World Cup. He was showing a lot of hope. So Somerville is going to Al Hilal. He's going to earn some big money for himself. I'm happy for him also. Very happy for him. Garnacho to join Aston Villa. Now, we had talked about Garnacho joining Roma. But yesterday I told you that it seems he may switch. Well, today I've come to understand that none of the two wants to buy him, but they are both willing to take him on loan. But Roma wasn't willing to accept the buy, or that buy clause, like you take him, but then after a year you buy him, things like that. Roma is like, no, we have to see how he works and all that. And then Aston Villa is like, no, for us we shall take him, but we shall buy him later. Like they made it more sure to buy the player after the loan spell. So Chelsea's like, well, you guys just gave us Morgan. So if you want Garnacho, we are very fine. We can switch him up. He switches up to your team. So Garnacho is going to end up at Aston Villa. Raul Asensio could leave Real Madrid. I'm not amused. I'm not amazed. It's not news actually. He wasn't getting enough starting time, and he wasn't even good. Even when he played, he wasn't as convincing and good as we expected. So yeah, I don't expect anything good from that. So his Spanish sources and newspapers are actually talking about his, you know, uh, his loan spell. I'm told that, I'm not told, I've read that a lot of Spanish clubs are interested in him actually. So good for them, good for him. I hope it's good for him or good for them. Anyway, then lucky boy. There's a lucky boy here called Matias Galaza, something like that, from Paraguay. Played well, but River Plate is about to let him go. He was playing in the MLS, but he was a player of River Plate. But then River Plate is about to let him go because apparently now the Spanish teams, Getafe, and I've read that Getafe, Bologna, and some teams from Saudi Arabia are actually coming for this kid because he played well for Paraguay. So that would be a good start for him, a good opening for him to come to the big leagues. And who else? Romero to leave Spurs. Listen, I'm not a Spurs fan, but I'm happy for them. This guy was collecting red cards for fun. He was doing all the mistakes possible. Spurs had a very awful season last season, so I don't think Cristiano Romero is supposed to stay. I hope we're talking about the same Romero anyway. Then Franco Mastantuono going on a straight loan. That's a Real Madrid player. A straight loan means we loan you out, but there's no option to buy. We are just loaning you out to get playing time. Whenever we feel like we need you, we get you back. You get? That was like it's not like Nico Paz. I talked about Nico Paz in the past, but no, Nico Paz was different. This is like Endrick. We give you to Leon, we give Leon to you, but then in Leon you're going to just play. Whenever we call you, you just have to return. There's no option to buy. So they also want to do that to this Mastantuono kid. He's an amazing kid. I think they have, or Mourinho has a great hope for retrieving him maybe after 6 months or a year when he's better developed. And in case one of his senior elder peers are not are at par with the Real Madrid quality and standard. Anyway, good morning, good evening, good night, whatever. That's all we had today. We shall meet tomorrow on another episode.